are live. Get close to the microphone.
How come I'm not live on here?
The internet says you're live. It wouldn't lie. Would it?
But it's not here though. This was a good filler until we get.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Sibilance.
This is it right here. Doesn't show no.
Click live. June 13th. We are
There
cooking
we
with
go.
gas.
You ready?
I am.
Welcome everybody to another VIP team chat. Before we start today, I want to let everybody know June 8th, 2011, the first day we started the paranormal, and it's been 15 years. And it's been a great 15 years, and I hope we get 15 more years out of Manitoba. And this is our anniversary month, so if you guys want to say happy anniversary to us, we'll be happy to hear from you. Today's topic, it's going to be a topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about, but I think it's time to talk about it again. This is the third time I've been talking about it, and you guys are going to wonder what it is. We're going to be talking about death, people dying, reaction to death, why death is so important in our life. A lot of people already had people that died on and miss them. But we're going to start from the beginning. Everybody is born and everybody dies. That's the object. As we walk through cemeteries, we've seen a lot of young kids die at 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and a lot of older people die at 90, 80, and 100. So today, when you think about dying, think about your loved ones that you may never see again in the real world. And tell them what you feel like. Tell them how you feel. Spend time with them. Don't appreciate them unless they're gone, because they're never coming back. They'll be around you in the spirit world, but they won't be talking to you as much as you think you can. Go visit your grandfather. Go visit your grandmother, aunts and uncles, mother and daughter, sister, brother, father. Spend time with them. If they're in a nursing home, go say hi to them. Spend 20 minutes to an hour with them. Let them know how much you care, because once they're gone, they're gone. And like I said, you can't bring them back. And you can talk to them, but they may not be able to talk to you too often. And death is not a fun topic to talk about, but it is a topic in our life that we have to deal with. And death is not something that you joke around with either. You want to talk about death? You can start texting me and we'll talk. But just remember, you can die anytime. Tomorrow, you could be going to bed or going to work and get hit by a car or have heart surgery or anything, and you can die from it. It's not guaranteed that you're going to live forever or till the next day. So cherish every day as it's your last day in your life, because one day it will be, and then you're going to have regrets. And we don't want regrets. We want happiness. Happiness and lots of loving, caring, fun stuff to do. Remember, death is not what I want to talk about today, but we see a lot of death around us on the news and the wars, graveyards. If you walk through graveyards, there's a lot of people die young. And we don't know why they die young. Could be a disease or just complications. They may never grow up to be adults. Or I've been watching a lot of crime shows, and a lot of young people die at between 18 and 25 from gunshots, knife stab, over bad drug dealing, or just hitmans. They don't want the other person to have what they have, so they kill them. So you got to think about today. Today could be the saddest day of your life, but it's not a day that you should be upset about. Just think about all your loved ones and what you got to say to them and what you want to do with them, because it may not be forever that you'll see them again. So hopefully you have somebody still alive that you can spend some time with. Take them out for a coffee, or even take them out for supper. Don't even tell them what the special occasion was. Just say you're taking you out. And you guys will bond and have a good time, and you might want to do it on a regular basis to get to know each other again. Because I know a lot of families who separated and don't bother with their loving siblings anymore. And when they die, they all cry about it because they miss them. And how can you miss somebody if you don't be in their life? That's how I look at it. You have anything, Daniel?
Nope. That was quite a explanation of death, but it was more like a talk about what to do while you're living.
Yeah, set goals, set plans, do things. Don't work all your life and have nothing to show for, or regret that you worked too many hours and didn't have time to do things, because you don't have a second chance in life sometimes. And when you do, take the advantage. Go camping. Take somebody with you, your wife, your kids. Just go and have some fun. If you don't think this is a good topic, just let me know. But I think this is a topic everybody should be listening to and thinking about it for a while, because surgery and diseases, they all kill you. Car accident. There's a lot of car accidents in Winnipeg lately. A lot of places catch on fire, and only out of the 5 fires I've read about, only 2 died from it. So, and I don't know if they were homeless or normal people living in there or just crooks. Who knows? But 2 people died in 4 fires in Winnipeg. So let's think about things that we need to think about. Get your life in order. This might be the shortest talk we have. Get everything in order. I don't mean your bills, I mean your family. Get your family together. Go back to the olden days when everybody had Sunday supper together and talk, and put your phones down. Don't watch your phones. Just sit at the dinner table and enjoy a quiet meal with your family. Talk about things that you guys should share: school, work, trips, cars, and see what happens after that. But I think should get together and people should talk about their future, because the future is not very great for some people. And the younger generation doesn't even know what we had back then when we were younger. We had a great life. Now it's just horrible life, I think. Too much sadness, too many killings. Things that got to change. But we can only change it when we want to. But change your prospect on dying, because when you're on the other side, it's hard to communicate. And that's why we're here. We help the spirits on the other side to communicate with the loved ones. But you should be communicating with your loved ones today and for the rest of their life until it's over. And then you can cry at their funeral instead of saying, "Well, I miss them already." If you never visit them, you can't miss somebody. I think this will be the shortest broadcast we have, because you guys got a lot of thinking to do. And tell me if you like this topic. But our next topic will be better. It'll be something on paranormal. But right now, we want to talk about death. So we're gonna wait a couple minutes and see if people will actually respond, and then we'll talk.
So, what? All right, I'll let you finish there. Type in there. So, if death is inevitable, so like, should we fear it? Should we prepare ourselves mentally so we don't care when it happens? Or any thoughts on that?
You shouldn't fear death. Death is going to happen no matter how you look at it. Be prepared. We'll get your will set up. Make sure you see everybody that you love and you want to see. And just try not to think about it, and just have a good life. Be happy and celebrate what you have today and tomorrow. Because like I said, one day it's not going to be there. And then you're going to wonder why. Somebody's sending me a message and I can't even read it. And by the way, on the better topic, we're going to have new uniforms coming out soon. And we will be posting on our website. Our team will model each of the uniforms and post it on the website. Yeah, one of the, wow, we got another person online. Another person says, enjoy life while you're here. I agree. I need my glasses. What does that say?
Liz Kimmers, 3255.
Thank you, Liz, for talking. Everybody should enjoy their life. I agree.
So, what about people who go on living and don't care about dying or don't think about it? Don't give it any thought whatsoever.
That's good because they're living their life then. They don't let death get in their way. I know a lot of people, we talked to a few people yesterday, and their subject is that they don't want to die. They want a pill that lives forever and that nothing dies. And that was kind of hard to explain how that would work to him, but he's afraid of dying, and that's his bottom line. And he doesn't want to die. He wants to live forever. But it's hard to live forever if you don't eat or sleep or stuff like that, or don't make money. If you take that pill, it may not make you live forever either. You had side effects.
What about knowing you're going to die? That causes people to live life to the fullest too.
Yes, it does. It makes people realize that life is short. Spend it with the people you have so that you'll never forget them. And you'll remember all the happy times with them, not the sad ones. Because you don't want to remember any sad things about their death. You want to remember happy things. I know a person, his wife died and she was in great pain. She always had a smile on her face for him, never moaned or groaned. And when she passed on, she held his hand tightly and just passed on. And he couldn't believe how brave she was. That's what true love's really about, not showing your partner that you're afraid to go on, but you're going to be strong enough for him or her so he or she can enjoy the rest of their life. He does enjoy his life a lot, still misses her. What does that say?
Thanks for helping me get my cat back from the something you dive fire.
You're welcome.
Sounds like somebody knows you. We had a talk last week about mediums. Still looking for feedback from mediums to help explain more about what they do, and even if they want to be interviewed on one of our little chat shows, that would be fine.
And we will never use AI again for the comment we had last week. We will never use AI for our research ever again. We're sorry, but that just popped up on our laptop, and we just went with it.
It was a sad time.
Yeah, we understand, but we will never do that again. And we had two mediums that we tried to get a hold of, but they weren't available at the time. So hopefully I can get a hold of them again and see if they can come talk on their show. If not, then we'll find another medium. But I'm hoping one of my mediums that we use will come and talk to us and explain her gifts. And that'd be great. I'm glad we got a lot of people talking to us tonight. It's more than we had in a long time.
And we are going to post another YouTube video. I'm going to work on it. We did go on an investigation a week ago. I've been busy, so I haven't put the video together yet, but you can look forward to seeing us in action when we visited a graveyard and found something pretty bizarre. It's something it's hard to believe, and it was there when we have it on video. So that's something pretty cool. Well, depends how you look at it. But that'll be on the video that comes out shortly.
And we also have another road trip coming up on June 20th, as long as the weather's good. And that'll take a couple weeks.
For the video to come out.
As long as the weather's good.
About a couple of weeks when we get the video all straightened out and looked after, and sound too.
That's another trip to a place that has been recorded as being active before. So it's not an exploring type of mission. It's going to be try to capture things on video and audio when we go out to do that.
And again, if you think your house is haunted, you can give us a call, text us on our YouTube channel or our website. I think our website's on the YouTube channel. And then you can give us a call or chat with us, and we'll make arrangements to come and talk to you. And when I'm talking about death, I don't just mean humans. I mean your animals too. Animals play a big part of your life. And I know when they die, it's like one of your kids or relatives dying. So if you know your animals are sick, treat them, get the best treatment you can for them, and make them comfortable. Because when they die, they will walk away from you and die in a private place so that you don't feel the grief as much. But you will feel the grief. But death affects every animal and every person. So just remember that next time you pat your cat or your dog. They don't live forever either. You think they will, but they don't. So cherish every moment you got with everybody around you, because you will need to one day remember the good things about them.
Obviously, we're doing good. I like to believe that pets and animals are also come to visit us from the other side. There's lots of paranormal type activity that you hear of people reporting with pets. So I suspect that maybe the end is not the end for them either.
What does this say?
We have a comment that says, I'm pretty sure we have a spirit, as my dog always looks in the kitchen and barks. How can I tell for sure? That's a comment by Liz.
Okay, Liz, how you can you tell? There's a couple ways. Put a dog bed down where he likes to have his favorite resting spot, and watch the indentation. Sometimes feel the dog bed. If it feels a little warm, then you know he's been laying there. When you're walking, you might feel like you're being tripped.
She's not concerned that it's a spirit of a dog. She thinks she has a spirit in her house.
Oh, she has a spirit in her house.
Her dog barks at the kitchen where it might be.
Okay, here's a simple way of doing it. You have a compass, put it in the kitchen and watch the compass move. If it moves, you do have a spirit in your house. If it doesn't move, move into different rooms. And when the dog barks, put the compass there, because the spirit will attract the compass, and it will follow, the compass will follow the spirit. That's the easiest way to do it without buying a whole bunch of tech. And if you think you still have one or you're not sure, give us a chat and we'll come over. Our service is free, and you don't have to worry about us charging. We'll come in, we'll do a full investigation on your house, history and everything, and we will tell you if you have one or not. And if you want you got our email address. It's vmvipteam@gmail.com or vipteam1.com. That's our website.
All right. If there's any more questions about the topic of death, please send us a comment. We can answer it. I think we're going to be wrapping up fairly shortly, but it's a big topic.
That's okay if you're in Saskatchewan. I have a team member there. She can come down and help you out. If you give me your email address, I'll send it to her and she can email you and talk to you. Maybe I'll come to Saskatchewan with another team member and some equipment, and we'll help you out. If that's okay with you. I'm glad everybody's texting me tonight, giving us questions. This is what we're hoping for, to get more people doing it. So people will recognize the paranormal chat is good for everybody. But like I said, if you try the compass, then you're still not convinced, just give us a call. You can go on our YouTube channel. You'll see the email address there, and we can talk. And like I said, I have a team member that lives in Saskatchewan. She's a good team member. She has gifts, so she can help you out too. Once you email me your email address, I'll forward it to her and let her know, and then she'll help you out the best she can. And then we'll make a date in August to come out and visit you and do an investigation if you still want that. If you like how that sounds, let me know. I guess opening the office in Saskatchewan might be.
So, anything else?
I think we're done today. Everybody have a good day. Have a good week. And we'll talk to you next month in July. Thank you for listening.
Bye, y'all.
That's the most conversation we had in a long time.